Hi, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is G, and in this reading, we are exploring Need to Know for the Year of the Fire Horse for Virgo, right? Today is the 8th of February. It's already February. Can you imagine how literally the time passed by? Anyway, everything that I'm using, it's in here. If you have any questions, give me the questions in the description box below. Ask me in the description box below, right? Anyway, let's move forward. What does Virgo need to know? This is general, by the way, so may not resonate with everybody. And there are channeled messages, okay? They're gonna be channeled messages because this is what I'm doing. All right, you have soul solitude. Any other spirit messages, please, for Virgo? Any other? The cards are like very tied up. Are you constrained in some sort? 111 on my timer. There you go. All right, let's see what you have. A father's love. The bottom of the deck. So a father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable in that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason, whether your father is still here or has passed. A father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. Are you missing your dad, Virgo? Has him passed away, or is he gone? Far away? I'm hearing for somebody they do not know their father and you're looking for him. I'm hearing you're gonna be disappointed. I'm so sorry to be the bearer of the bad news, but you're gonna be disappointed about it. He's not the person you think or you picture in your mind is, all right? But nonetheless, for some of you, I'm hearing your stepfather was the real father, and your stepfather is one of the greatest guy you ever met, and you're blessed to have such a dad, even though it's not your biological dad, but you don't care about that anyway. Messages, all right? Underneath that you have study. Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning all things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. You know those tests that you're doing regarding DNA on the internet, and you're just sending your DNA and they find, I think it's Ancestry or something like that, that are doing your, match and stuff, and you find old relatives, or you're trying to get your genealogical, if that's a word in English. I'm so sorry if I butcher it, if I didn't, but you know what I mean. Are you trying to look for your family? What is happening? This is weird. Okay, this is weird. I'm just gonna let it like that. You also have relationships, and you have soul solitude. Okay, I'm gonna read you. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet. A place for your soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. Giving the outcome that I felt before regarding you're not gonna be having a pleasant surprise if you're looking for your father. I'm so sorry again for saying this, but I think it's going to be a shock for you. I think that person that they don't want anything to do with you. I'm so sorry to say it, but it's going to be a no. Or there is going to be a person of authority, say for example a CEO or a manager or a very high placed person, male, right, that they gonna impede you to do something, or they're not gonna approve your promotion, they're not gonna approve something, and you're gonna be like, come on, you're like a father to me, what is this? And they are like, business is business. That's so wrong. But anyway, relationships, that's the second card you got. Relationships are just a mirror image of your own life, how you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. Learn from past mistakes, learn from your own, learn from other people mistakes instead of making it your own. That makes sense what I'm saying? Hopefully it does, because these readings that I'm doing for the fire horse year and the cycle that starts, it's very weird. They are like so over the place. Some of them are from becoming a divorcee after 25 years, or like you're just done with that company even though it's yours, you're just like selling it and done. People are changing radically, and in your situation or this situation regarding you, Virgo, it's weird. That's all I'm gonna say. And trust me, nothing makes me say that lightly, okay? Look at these cards. I pre-shuffle them anyway before I'm doing these readings, but to save some time. Anyway, let's see. This is Psychic Tarot. The other one is Spirit Messages, by the way. Can we have messages, please, for Virgo, for the fire horse? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? All right, triumph. You're gonna triumph. You're gonna be fine. I love that for you. I really, really do love that for you. Oh, transformation. Hi. I told you everything is gonna be fine. And the waiting game. Yep. So you have waited enough. It's time for you to change stuff. It's time for your victory to come in. It's really the time to think outside the box. The outcome is going to be positive no matter the change you're doing or the change you're making, I'm hearing. All right? The more you keep yourself nurtured and pampered, I mean, the more you care for yourself, the more you're gonna see positive results about what is this you're looking for. And I'm hearing you have waited a long time for this. You're leaving. All right, you're leaving. Yeah, fulfillment of wishes. Something, okay. Yeah, third eye chakra. You see now stuff. You see now stuff, and you're divinely guided in order for you to do whatever you need to do. Okay, now I understand. Thank you so much. All right. So the waiting game is over. Your ships are coming in. This is Nine of Cups, okay? Then you have positive movement forward. You're moving towards calmer waters, I'm hearing. Your wish is going to be fulfilled. You're going to triumph in your endeavor. Doesn't matter. You're going to be okay. You're going to be having positive outcome. Everything is going to be fine, okay? And if you have been single, something is brewing behind the curtain, all right? Something is, I mean, the divine is helping you get over a traumatic past event that made you have this fear of having a relationship with somebody. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I saw somebody that like a woman that she was being left I mean, the father left, and this woman now, I mean, the person who I'm talking about, you or the viewer, okay? So you are the woman. Your father left you, and now you have issues issues with your relationships because you think everyone will leave you, okay? But it's not. You had accomplished so much, I'm hearing. I'm so, so proud of you. Financial, you're amazing. You're very, very good, as in financial status. You just need to have a little bit more confidence in yourself because you're gonna be fine, okay? Everything, this thing will be transforming for you. This year is gonna be a huge transformation in your life. Something is gonna be there. I will not be surprised if the tower comes up, in order for you to be able to move on and have a proper relationship. And I think you have been in therapy because of this. I think you had, yeah, Nine of Swords. You're in your head about everything, okay? And then you have the Knight of Swords. The therapist that you were talking with has helped you so much that now you, instead of standing there and crying, whatever, you're out there and having conversation, even though you're not comfortable. I'm not saying that, okay? I'm not saying you're comfortable about talking about what happened, or you're just putting yourself out there in order for you to be seen and start to have new relationships. I think you're ready. Definitely you're ready. I don't think. I know that. All right. 10 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Hello. There you are. Told you, financially you are very good. You drowned yourself in work. But now it's time for you to reap the rewards of your hard work, because before you were standing in the Knight of Swords, you literally you were feeling that you had been left outside in the cold, with no money, with no clothes, with no shelter, and after all the work that you have done, you're afraid that people will come and claim what you had worked for so hard and take that away from you and leave with it, I think. But that's not the case, okay? People see you as a Queen of Pentacles. Look how calm this person is. And they know everything they want, they can have, okay? I love this deck so much. This is the Lightseer Tarot, all right? I love this deck. Any messages? Thank you so much. Oh, loads of messages. There you have the King of Swords, the King of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Eight of Wands, all right? And there is here a Three of Swords. For some reason, I thought there is another card there. And the Hermit. There you are. There you are in your own reading. I moved the camera, my bad. Let's do it like this. Okay. So there is somebody who's gonna literally cut with those words what they have to say, but they only want you to know, it's the truth, okay? It's the truth, but it's hurting. It's hurtful. But there's another person who comes to you, the King of Wands here, who's coming with a lot of passion, a lot of warmth. You're gonna talk a lot with this person, and they're gonna mend your heart, I'm hearing. This Three of Swords is gonna be gone. All right. Queen of Wands is here. The King of... I just split the deck for you, all right? Gonna put that there. We don't want to see that card, all right? We don't want to see any more heartache. We don't want that for you, all right? So you're good. Communication is here, friends are with you. And I think the person who's coming towards you now to teach you that you are loved, you are okay, you are seen, you are better, you are amazing. Okay, I love you, Virgo, right? Okay. This person is gonna make you feel very happy. You're gonna make um, a lot of fun stuff together, okay? Put it that way. I also heard bedroom fantasies are a thing for you too, and I'm not gonna go into that part anymore, okay? I love this for you, okay? You're fine. The next fire horse is gonna bring you somebody that is gonna be on fire with you. Love it. My bad, sorry. I just wanted to let you see the cards for yourself, because sometimes you receive messages without me telling you. Maybe you see something else, all right? I appreciate that you're here, and I appreciate your time for viewing me. Thank you so, so much. All right. Messages, please, for Virgo for the next cycle. Fire horse here. What does... All right. There are lots of cards, so I replay our conversation over and over. This is the Nine of Swords that I was talking about, okay? This is what basically you're replaying those conversations, but it only makes you harm, okay? Just try to get your mind away. Whenever you try to think about that, oh my god, I'm sorry. Whenever you try to think about that subject, try to count down backwards 10. From 10, okay? 10, 9, 8. I'm not thinking about that anymore. Or switch your awareness to something else, because the more you stay in this Nine of Swords, the more you relive all those conversations over and over and over and over, okay? And it's gonna give you heartache and loss and stuff like that, and you don't need that, okay? You do not need that. You had waited for so much time for something to happen, and now everything is gonna change, okay? The transformation is here, all right? Let's see. I hid who I really am from you. Yeah, I strongly feel this is a person who are looking for their father figure, or they looking for a relative that is significant. It can be a mother as well. I mean, doesn't have to be a father per se. But I think for others of you, there is this person who you really look up to, all right? And you found out maybe they are not who they really are, okay? They have flaws like everybody else. They are not so perfect as you have pictured them in your head, okay? And at some point you're gonna talk about it, and you're gonna laugh, and you're gonna be alone with that person in the office in late hours, and you're like, you know, I always look at you as somebody who's not having any issues, who's very sure of themselves. And they are like, yeah, you don't want to know what I had, how many sleepless nights I have, or how much struggle, or how alone I felt when I had to take decision. I was alone, and you know, stuff like that. But they hid who they really were. I wish I had treat you better. Yeah, they are in regarding with the looking for that person, all right, that you're looking for. I don't know why I'm picking this energy and doesn't go, because I feel they regret they didn't keep in touch with you. I knew exactly what I was doing, and this is where they're gonna break your heart. I bury myself in work. Yeah, they are very good financially, and you're like, you know what, you could have helped me. I could really use some money for my education. You could help my mom, you could help my dad, you know, like, I don't know the dynamic about it, but I feel it's about a father figure. And I'm hearing my brother had to skip college because of you, all right? We almost slept outside because of you. I almost didn't have the shelter because of you. And they're like, I bury myself in work to forget you. How can you forget a child? I mean, come on. I know I was a distraction from your pain. And this is regarding a relationship, and I think this is going to be an end about it. I want you. There is this person, the Knight of Wands, that person that is coming towards you, that it's presenting you with warmth, okay? They will show you things can be different and things can be warmth. You can receive warmth from a relationship. You can be receiving understanding, loyalty, chivalry, I hear, respect as well, communication. There are people who are really believing in that, okay? You're not the only one, all right? There's another one here who believes that, okay? I don't react when people mention you. That's about that father, all right? They don't say they have 5 children, they say they have only 3, okay? Because the other 2 they don't mention about, they don't even know about, okay? Because he left you guys. Oh, that's so painful. But all right, let's see some leaflets for you. This is for Virgo, and the new year is bringing you clarity. The new year, as in the fire horse, brings you clarity, brings you success, triumph, things transforming. I'm seeing a new apartment, and you're like, this is exactly how I imagine I would have my own nest. I'm hearing, this is my nest, this is my own hub. Okay. I need some leaflets for Virgo, please. Thank you. There you go. Oh my God, loads of them. All right, you have the Leo. All right. Maybe you're a cusp, Leo, Virgo, maybe, or August is significant, or the late July. All right, 23rd of July till August. Wife, maybe you're gonna find your wife. Maybe the wife of that father gonna talk with you, gonna bring you some clarity, or for some of you, you're gonna find your other half as a wife. All right. Communication. What did I told you? What have I just literally iterated a little bit while ago? Okay, communication is the key. You have weeks. All right, in something is gonna happen in some weeks, or the time you had waited for some weeks about this thing. What have I forgotten? All right, return to roots, right? And soul needs attention, by the way. This is what you forgot, that you need also food for soul, food for thought, remember? Right? I also heard, even though you go to church, nobody's gonna forgive you for what you have done. This is unforgivable. And the person that is with you is like, you're not gonna be able to forgive them for them. So forgive them for yourself, so you help yourself in order for you to move on and have a healthy relationship. Okay. Aquarius, all right? Maybe Aquarius season is, we are in Aquarius. Are we still in Aquarius season? Hopefully we are. It's 8th of February. Hopefully we are. New chapter coming on. Empty leaflet, that is what it means. New chapter in your life. Archangel Sadiel. Sadiel, all right? Sadiel. Sadiel is going to help you. Check on the internet about this archangel, okay? And what if? This is a question. I heard, what if you have called me? Was it that hard for you to at least to make a phone call? And the other person was like, it wasn't hard to call you. It was hard for me to recognize I was doing a big mistake. I regret it deeply. But I'm old now, all right? I did what I felt that I need to do. I was afraid I was not a good or enough for you. I was not worthy of your mom. I'm picking up a person, a male person who's like talking with you, Virgo, that is like talking about and trying to explain to you why they choose or why they did what they did. I don't know. You know better. Let me know, okay? Right. The book of answers. 3 questions, 3 answers, all right? Or maybe more answers. Depends. All right, let's see. First, don't be concerned. See? Told you. Everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to... You're going to be triumphant, right? Okay, don't be concerned. All right, that was the first question. Second questions. 3, 2, 1 for Virgo. Don't doubt it. Oh, there's another one. Don't be concerned again. Okay. That's a confirmation, all right? Don't doubt it. And that's a confirmation with don't be concerned about it. Stop being with helpless. That 9 of Swords. Stop being in your head, okay? Don't you can go to sleep and okay, wait for a better offer. Right. I don't know who's this for, but you know better. All right? Thank you so much for viewing me and thank you for being here. I love you, Virgo. See you in the next reading. Bye.